Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of
Startup Chat.
Startup Chat. And I'm Afshin Dust.
I'm Mo.
Hi, Mo.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. I have a question for you.
You have a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
What is the runway in a startup? I have heard the term.
Yeah.
I want to know your definition about the runway.
It's a slang showing, like saying how much money do you have and how long is that money going to last you. So if you keep spending with the rate that you're spending today, when will you run out of cash?
Oh, okay.
And that becomes your runway. For example, is your runway 10 months? Or is it a year and a half? Or is it 3 months?
So we measure it with time.
Yes. Yes. Depending on how much cash you are spending every month, how many months will you last? What's that timeline? And then there's another phrase we use, and that's your burn rate.
Okay.
How fast are you burning cash? And it's interesting they call it burning. I don't know why they call it burning. Maybe they should call it invest rate, because you're investing in your startup, you're not burning it.
Your
right?
growth rate, maybe.
Yeah, something better, right? I don't know if burn rate sits well with me, but they use it. And what that means is every month, how much cash are you spending?
So it's so correlated with runway and burn rate.
Yes.
Somehow.
So if you want to increase your runway, you lower your burn rate.
Okay.
And if you increase your burn rate, your runway becomes shorter.
And that's the time you will find you are going to fundraise again.
Yes.
Or you should have positive cash flow come from your revenue or any other sources.
Exactly. Well, ideally, you want startups to get into generating cash and revenue. Okay. And you want that revenue to come in and start funding what they want to do for their growth. Now, revenue itself doesn't mean you're profitable. So you could have revenue, you could still need to bring in more money through investments.
Maybe you have high burn rate, yes?
Yes, exactly. Okay. So if your burn rate is high, your revenue is not meeting your requirements, or sometimes you could keep your burn rate flat, bring in revenue and meet that burn rate, but it's not to your advantage to do that because you want to create more features, you want to grow, and so your burn rate will go faster than how your revenue is growing. And so you always have this shortfall.
Yes.
Between your burn rate and the revenue, and that's when you need to raise more money.
Makes sense.
So in my experience, the startups could raise for anywhere between 12 to 18 months of runway at the beginning, and about 4 or 5 months before they run out, they should start raising again if they need subsequent rounds. And depending on who's on your cap table can make a big difference on whether people will invest with you or not. Okay. So it's very important for you to pick the right investors, maybe pick the investors who not only will bring cash, but also will open doors for you.
Yes.
Or can contribute to that bigger picture. And if you can bring on investors like that, then you're gold. Then they'll guide you, they'll help you. And the more engaged they are, the more you'll be able to use their circle of influence and create growth and all that.
Perfect. We talked about fundraising, and I think it's very important, as you mentioned, to know who you are going to get funds from.
Yes. I think we talked about this in one of our first episodes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and the context was the first check that comes in. Where does it come from? And we kind of conclude that it's got to be from yourself and then from your family and immediate friends. And that's how you build trust into the investment community in order to bring in more cash. I remember that talk.
Yeah, but it's important when you are continuing fundraising, who you are bringing to your cap table.
Of course.
How much they are connected, what opportunities they bring to your business.
Yes. There was an event that I attended in San Francisco once, and Will Smith was there.
Okay.
And Will Smith went on the stage, and just to give something back, he says, I'm going to pick one startup and I'm going to invest in it.
Okay.
The check amount was ridiculously low. He was only going to invest $10,000 in that startup.
Okay.
But the fact was that he said, I'm going to do two more things for you. One, I'm going to invest under my personal name. So you can say to everybody, Will Smith is on my cap table. And the other, I'm going to take a selfie with you. And I'm going to post it on my social media.
Wow.
And so you can't imagine how many people were lined up wanting to get that. So it's not always the cash. It's not always the amount of the money. And just to reiterate what you said, sometimes a little bit of money, but having the right person on the cap table can do wonders. And with some people, it's just the money they can contribute. So you want to have more of the people who can contribute just beyond just money.
Perfect. I learned a lot. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for bringing up the question. So I guess it's a wrap for us.
Yes, I think
Well,
so.
everybody, thank you so much for being here with us, watching, listening to us. Please do subscribe if you feel like it. And we would love to have your feedback and your questions or comments, and give us ideas on what else to talk about. Have a great day.
See you.